Check this out. Got a Maytag. Yeah, that's right. I finally got myself one here. Since everybody on YouTube seems to have one, I decided I've wanted one for, ever since I got on YouTube, and I've only been to one swap meet since. Actually, two, but... So the first one I went to, I found myself a Maytag that for a good price, because there's always plenty of Maytags at pretty much every swap meet on the planet, but they're all too expensive for me. I don't want to buy something that's $100 or even $70 just for something that's complete and, ready to run, pretty much is what a lot of them are. But, so this one here is a basket case. This isn't bolted on. The carburetor wasn't bolted on and it's still loose. It's missing a screw right there. But I just put it on there for now just so it wouldn't fall off or anything. It's got the pin there. Flywheel. I took the hub and pulley off, but they were on there. And I managed to bend the pulley with my 2-jaw puller to get it off. But I've straightened it out because I've seen the price of a new pulley or a used pulley, and I don't want to pay that. So I just straightened the one I had out. Anyway, the hub's not cracked off or anything. Doesn't appear to be. So yeah, it's a good hub. Here's the... Can't lose that spring. Here's the governor weights. Governor. And what really makes this engine cool is that side exhaust there. Okay, I just got that on. This side exhaust, it's one of the original side exhausts, at least as far as I can tell. It was loosely bolted on when I got it, but that doesn't mean anything really. They just kind of took it apart. The guy said they borrowed some parts off of it, but from what I can tell, there's not much missing other than the flywheel cover, just like they always are. It's missing a spark plug wire, that's fine, would get a new one anyway. There's no air filter. There's no caution plate and wire and broken off like always. Here's the kick pedal. And this is one of the very first 92s ever made because I looked up this number here. Now it's also missing a flywheel nut. But I looked up this number here on the internet, and I don't know how accurate that site was because according to the site, this was made before any Maytag 92s were even made. And please correct me on this, 219626. Because according to that website, in the first month of 1927, which was the first year they made these, had 2197 something something. But it was a 7, not a 6. So it was like, well, what's that supposed to mean? Obviously they're missing something. Because apparently this is, I don't know, pre-production according to that. But I wouldn't see why there would even be pre-production. But, and I can prove that this is the original flywheel. Because this kick pedal here, see, there's no holes for the spring tooth. There would be a spring tooth right there on the later ones. But if there's no holes for it, and it's not there. So, that's one thing. Another thing is that that's a screw, not an oiler. And that's an original screw. It wasn't replaced at one point. Because crankshaft is loose. It's going to need some new bushings because they haven't been oiled like they should be. Because all the later ones had that on there so people could oil them and they wouldn't wear out. It has really good compression. Like I said, that hub was on there. And I took that off just for viewing purposes. And that plug is loosely in there. And I still can't turn it over just by grabbing on this. But yeah, it has really good compression. And this is a really nice spark plug here. Auburn, I've never heard of that, but it's the contacts I like. They're cool. I just love those odd looking ones. I won't go back in. And I think I'm going to pull this up to the garage and start working on it now, since I've cleared off my workbench pretty good. And it's a long base, I didn't mention that. It's a long base. Here's this guy. So yeah, I'm going to restore this. Hopefully I can find this plate. I've found a couple on eBay, but I'm not quite sure of whether or not this one's supposed to have the dimples or something on it. If anybody can tell me, that helps. Type FYED4. If anybody can tell me whether this one has supposed to have dimples in it or not for the flywheel cover, I need that. Or if anybody has one, that'd be real great, but I know they're scarce. If they don't come on the engine, good luck finding one. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I think I'm going to make a series on this, just like 805 Road King, of rebuilding it. So, stay tuned. I'm going to pull this up right now.